So we're going to look at using part-part-whole to help us solve multi-step word problems. If we look at this problem, it says that Sasha saved $21 in March, she saved $41 in April, and $33 in May. Then Sasha spent $41 on a keyboard. How much money does Sasha have left? So when we're thinking about part-part-whole, one of the best ways to think about this is to think about how much money she saved, think about how much money she spent, and think about have left. So this will help us figure out part-part-whole. So we need to start with what she saved. So I see that she saved $21, she saved $41, and then she saved $33. So that's going to be my first step. So I'm going to take 21 plus 41. That would leave me with 2 and 6, so 62. And then I'm going to add 33, which would leave me with 5 and 9. So I know that she saved $95. The next part of my question says spent. So I can see that she spent $41. So I'm going to put $41 right there. Now, I need to find out how much money she has left, okay? So I know that she saved $95, she spent $41. So if you spend it, that's kind of like giving it away or taking away. So that means we're going to find the difference between these two numbers. So what I would do is to find out how much money she has left, I'm going to take 95 and I'm going to take 41. 5 take away 1 is 4. 9 take away 4 is 5. So she has $54 left. And there's my answer. So my next problem says the baseball coach bought 8 new baseballs for $2 each. The basketball coach bought 9 new basketballs for $8 each. How much more did the basketball coach spend than the baseball coach? So for this one, what I need to think about is I need to think about baseball, and I need to think about basketball, and I need to think about how much more. So this is what I'm going to be working on during my part-part-whole. I need to figure out the cost of the baseballs, the cost of the basketballs, and find out how much more the basketballs cost than the baseballs. So let's start with baseballs. We know that he bought 8 baseballs, and they were $2 each. So this tells me that I need to do 8 times 2. 8 times 2 is, that's correct, 8 times 2 equals 16. So the baseball coach spent $16. Then I need to think about the basketball coach. So basketball, he bought 9 new basketballs for $8 each. So this means that I'm going to do 9 times 8, which would be, that's correct, 9 times 8 would be 72. So here's what I know. I know that the baseball coach spent $16. I know that the basketball coach spent $72. What I need to find out is how much more money did the basketball coach spend than the baseball coach. So here's what I would need to do. I need to find the difference. But I see a problem. Can I work this out? That's right, I cannot work this out. Why can I not work this out though? Whenever you subtract, the larger number always has to go on top. So I'm going to erase this, and I'm going to say 72 take away 16. 2 take away 6. That's not possible, so I'm going to borrow from my 7, turn it into a 6. 12 take away 6 would be 6. 6 take away 1 would be 5. So the difference between these two numbers is $56. So that means that the basketball coach spent $56 more than the baseball coach. Let's look at one more problem. Alright, so with this problem it says Monica always takes the same route when she walks her dog. First she walks 2 blocks to the park, then she walks 9 blocks to the elementary school, Finally, she walks 10 blocks to get back home. Monica walks her dog 3 times each day. How many blocks does Monica's dog walk each day? So for this one, I know that in my bottom box, I'm trying to figure out how many blocks in one day. Okay, so that's my whole. My parts are going to be, how many trips does Monica take? That's correct. She does 3 times each day. Okay, so we're going to put 3 times a day. But the other part is dealing with this. She walks 2 blocks to the park. She walks 9 blocks to the elementary school. And then she walks 10 blocks to get back home. So this part is how many blocks in one trip. So the very little difference is here we're focused on just one trip, whereas here we're focused on the whole day. So let's start with what we can figure out. We know that she walks 2 blocks, 9 blocks, and 10 blocks. I need to figure out how many blocks she makes in a trip. So I'm going to take 2 and 9 and 10 and do what to those 3 numbers? That's correct. I'm going to add them. So 2 plus 9 would be 11. And then add 10 to this, that would give you 21. So in one trip, she walks 21 blocks. Now, I know that in each day, she makes 3 trips though. So notice that it says 3 times. It's actually telling you what you need to do. You need to take 21 and times it by 3. That's going to tell you how many blocks she walked in one day. So we're going to take 21 and we're going to multiply by 3. I'm going to choose to use break apart. So I'm going to do 20 times 3 and 1 times 3. I know that 20 times 3 is 60, and 1 times 3 is 3. And if I add these two numbers together, that would give me 63. So, in one day, she walked 63 blocks.